Hey everybody, welcome to Snow Resort, the awesome, great event that's gonna get you lots of stuff, getting you prepared and hyped up for the Christmas Eve and the New Year's event all in one go, all in 1 month. So how this works is that you obviously want to know how to quickly farm the snowflake cards so that you can get all the stuff, all the costumes, all the pets, all everything that the Snow Resort offers. You can buy in one day. Now it is possible, it is doable. I'm gonna guide you guys quickly through it, so let's not wait further and jump into the tutorial. So first of all, you have a lot of people here. This is like the gathering hub where people farm. Now this is really important that this is popping up, so this is really good. Whenever somebody builds a fortress, this is going to pop up to attack the fortress. When this happens, you most likely want to press OK, because then you'll have two options. It's either make snowballs and throw snowballs. Very easy, it's very simple. And this buff allows you to really like non-stop grind this whole thing without any problems. So you see here that this person here that everybody is throwing at has a buff called Vandal. Now whenever you throw a snowball at this person, you're going to get a snowflake times 1. So for every snowball you have, you can get 1 snowflake. Now it's important to note that you only throw the snowballs at people with this buff called Vandal. If people don't have this Vandal buff, you won't be able to get the snowflakes. How these people get the Vandal buff is the following. You'll be able to craft snowmen and putting them down here where everybody is at. And when somebody breaks a snowman, they're becoming a Vandal. So basically by the community punishing them by throwing snowballs, you can get rewarded by having snowflakes. And that's basically the whole circle of snowflake farming. Somebody builds a snowman, somebody else, you can't break your own snowman. Somebody else breaks your snowman or somebody else's snowman, and everybody can throw snowballs at that person for a full minute where you'll be able to get snowflakes for that full minute. So it's about, let's say, 1 snowball per second, probably more or less. So it's gonna be 60 snowflakes per minute that you can farm this way. It's quite fast, especially when you have so many people together where everybody can put snowmen and have everything in one go. Really good to farm this way. Another thing to really note is that I'm going to show you guys quickly on how to make the snowman. Now, when you want to make the snowman, it's important that you have this buff gone, Snow Battle Attacker. Otherwise, you won't be able to make the snowman. So, it comes from this guy, make a snowman. This is the quest here. You take this one and you go to the beginning when you enter Snow Resort. So this is the beginning. This is like the entrance up with some introduction quests, this and that. This NPC is going to give you a carrot for the nose. After you've done that, we're gonna go up into the mountains where the trees are, because there's gonna be branches on the floor. You will need these branches and that 1 carrot nose, carrot for the nose, I mean, to craft a snowman. So yeah, you don't need snow for it. That's all you need here in Allods Online: 2 sticks and a carrot. After getting these things, you go back to the farming area. You'll figure out the fastest way to get back, not that hard. Once back there, you can put your snowman down and somebody else can break it. And it's that simple, really. So you see here we have one guy being the dummy all the time. I see it can be whoever, it can be anyone, can be an alt, can be somebody else, doesn't matter really. And that's the whole loop. One more important thing that I want to tell you guys before you get confused about this is that there is another quest at the beginning that you can take. And this one is that you want to avoid. This is called Sharp Eye, Steady Hand. This quest is going to make it so that when you hit 5 targets with snowballs, your quest will be done, you can get your 5 snowflake. But when you have this quest, I'll show you this so that you can see. When you have this quest, you're going to ruin it basically. I'm not sure if I'm going to ruin it for everybody or just me, but this is for the sake of the video. When I throw this one, he's going to get a buff. We're supposed to get a buff. Right, so the quest is going to make you ask to make 5 snowballs. Now, as long as you haven't done that objective, that's fine. But obviously, into the farming process, you'll be making more than 5 snowballs. So for the sake of showing, I'm going to make quickly 5 snowballs. Alright, there we go. So we made our 5 snowballs, and you see the quest progresses into players attacked 0 on 5. Whenever you attack one of the person, he's gonna get a buff that no one... Yeah, I see. I fuck it up for everybody. So no one can throw a snowball at this person because of this quest. So if you want to be a really asshole, this is the way to do it. You get this quest and then you throw simply 1 snowball and then he's gonna get a debuff. So really important that you don't have this one, because this is going to not allow you to throw snowballs anymore at that person. That's because that's the quest. You can throw it at other people, doesn't really matter that way, because if you still want to do this quest for some whatever reason that is, you can throw snowballs at other people. You're gonna get this buff instead, and these people are gonna become immune to get snowballs thrown at, but you can still get your quest done that way. Now it's important that you don't have this quest obviously when you're doing this farming, because there's no need at all for this. So that's about everything I could explain to you guys on how to farm quickly all this currency, so you can buy all these pretty souvenirs and costumes and mounts. There's also mounts to be gained from this, these mounts and the color patterns too. I don't know how it is exactly for free-to-play servers, if it's only the skin, but on pay-to-play it's always the mount included if you don't own the mount yet. One more important thing to say is that at the top of the mountain, I'll be showing you guys real quick. So here we are at the top of the mountain. There's gonna be an NPC right here, and this guy is gonna offer the same stuff that the NPC is doing at the bottom, but at every 1 hour and 10 minutes after that, and the 10 minutes range. So let's say now it's 5 o'clock. Between 5 o'clock and 10 past 5 o'clock, there's going to be extra costumes here that you can buy. They'll only appear 10 minutes after each hour. And it's gonna be like the Musicom of Spark costumes. So yeah, that's really it about what you can get. One more thing that I can show you guys, I guess, to extend the video. I'll put timestamps in anyway, so you guys can figure it out for yourself what you want to see. But there's two more interesting things you can get compared to last year and the year before that as well. And that's also the difference with my last video from 2 years ago. And they introduced two mounts that you can get from this. You can get the all mount, so like the Strix, as people call it, with the, of course, the winter skin, and the fish mount, which is useful because he has a long CC as well, like instacast, which is helpful for heroics, obviously with the frost skin as well. Now for the fish, you'll have to go to this NPC here on the ice, and this guy is gonna have two quests for you. It's called Ice Fish, which obviously already shows you that you can get a fish here, and you'll have to get bait and catch a fish. Now the bait you'll be able to get every day only once. You'll get one bait each day from this NPC, and with this bait you can risk your chance to get the fish. Now as you can see, you have two buffs as well. Seeker, chance to catch the fish, X amount of percentage. Now this percentage of chance of getting the fish is increasing by each day. I think every time you do this quest it's going to increase by 1%. And you have another buff that says glow, and it's gonna give you another bonus chance to get this fish. How to get this glow is pretty simple. He's gonna have another quest here that's gonna say like something about luring the fish, luring the ice fish. I can't show you guys already because I haven't done it in the beginning, and I saw that I'm not getting it back, so I'll have to just guide you guys through it with my voice. But basically there's gonna be a quest that says something about luring the fish to the ice. Right behind you there's an NPC selling firework, and you want to buy this one. I'm not sure if the other one will work. I just thought the more expensive it gets, the more chance probably. So you buy this one, and this is gonna have like, this is a set of fireworks basically, as it says also in the name. When you bought that one, you go back to this pond, and you're gonna do the fireworks here. You'll see that you can put it down and around it and stuff. Once you do that, the quest is gonna complete, and you're gonna get the buff called glow. And this is going to increase the chance on top of your base chance to get the fish, which obviously is what you want to get. So once you get the fish down, once you get this quest, I mean, now this daily does not contribute in any way to get the ice fish. This is just the daily, so you can get snowflakes. But I'll show you guys for the sake of the video. So when you buy the fishing gear or get the fishing gear, you can use this interaction and you start fishing. So the second thing is cast the bait, you'll start fishing. Third one is to get the fish inside. So like you catch the fish, and then the net is gonna pull the fish in, depending on how many buffs you have. As you can see, I'm gonna start the bait, I'm gonna pull the fish in, and then we just spam the net. For every time you do the net successfully, the line is winning, is going to be stacking up to a maximum of 5 stacks. When you reach 5, it's going to be catched. You can also see that I code it now in 3 stacks. It depends, the maximum is always 5, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And that's really it. That's how you fish. The same The same process applies to when fishing for the actual ice fish, but you can only do this once a day. So best of luck on that, because that's really RNG. So that's for the fish. Next up we'll go for the owl mount. So here we are for the owl mount. Now for the mount, the owl, I'm gonna call it Strix because owl is rude to say for me. So for the Strix mount, you'll have to get like the introduction quest you get at the beginning, so don't worry about it. And they're gonna tell you to like go to the hunter because she has something to tell you or to ask about you. Once you get here, Chirada, you're gonna be able to get a quest called Snow Owl, and she's gonna give dailies on top of it. So far I've only been getting 1 daily a day, and so I'm assuming you have to do this for 10 days and then you get the owl mount. Pretty straightforward. I'm assuming that you have to do one of all the dailies that you can do in Snow Resort, but I've been doing it, as you can see, for only 2 days, and I had 2 days in a row the same quests. So I'm assuming it's all the dailies, but I just was really coincidental that I had the same quest all the time. Now the other dailies are pretty straightforward. I don't have to make a tutorial on how to do them. It pretty much explains in the language you understand, I suppose. Once you do this 10 times, you get the owl mount, and that's really it. That's how you get the mount, and that's how you get the fish. Hope you guys were helped with this video. Let me know if you want to see anything more. Now don't ask me too much about classes. I don't have cores on pay to play anymore, and there's much more population on the RU server, so I can get any core I like from the auction house a week. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Have a good New Year's Eve, have a good Christmas Eve, and keep it going. Bye bye.